Hello, hi Katie. Hi Holly. Hi T. Hi Rhonda. Yeah, the last session, were you talking about the Rumi Oracle card session? A little light is falling over here. Another manifesting one that started 15 minutes ago. Oh, good. I'm glad this one worked. Hi, Rich. You're in Spain. What part of Spain? I've been to Alicante. I've never been to any other part of Spain. Not sure I'll be going back anytime soon. All right, friends. Hi, everybody. This is Morgan, Splendid Yoga, here on this app and others. Spike, my friends, he's brought you his toy. He would like for you to know that he wants to share his toy with you. That means he loves you. Yeah, he's got a whole collection of lamb chops in various states of decomposition. He is adorable, Katie. He is the cutest puppy. We all voted on it. We all agreed. There was a certification process. Hi, Sarah. I'm glad you made it. Thank you. So it's Monday. We're doing our how to manifest literally anything, including, am I back? Including a straight camera and a functioning technological system. Oh, careful, buds. I knew that was going to happen. So I'd love to know, first of all, if this is if anyone's still kind of learning about the process of manifestation, if you don't really know what that means, or you think you might know, but you don't know, I'd love to know, how do you define manifestation? Rhonda's just learning. Yeah, Holly. Hi, Holly. Holly wants to manifest ease and grace and joy. Good. Yes. Katie's just learning. Okay, good. We'll do kind of a manifestation 101 then today. We'll move into a meditation, bringing in some affirmations to help brainwash ourselves into living the reality we want to live in. And then we'll close out. We'll get out of here. We'll get on with our days in about a half an hour. So T says, she defines manifestation as raising your internal vibration so your external vibration matches it. I think that's a beautiful definition of the process. Sarah describes it as setting intentions and then taking inspired action. Yes, I love those words. You hear that a lot in the manifestation realm, inspired action. Because it's not just like throwing a dart at the wall with a blindfold on, like, well, let's see if this works. No. You have to follow your intuition. That's where the inspiration comes from. The sacral chakra. Sacral chakra helps with that creativity and that inspiration. And Ajna chakra, the third eye chakra, connects you to your intuition. If you haven't joined me for my chakra series, join me on Wednesday mornings for my Glow Up chakra series. Rob defines it as allowing dreams to come true. Yes, and I love that. Allowing dreams to come true as opposed to making dreams come true, because making implies like a force and allowing implies like, no, you're just getting what you deserve. You're getting what's already supposed to happen. You're just kind of following the script of your life and moving into the next dream. So here's the trick with manifestation. I won't get too into the quantum physics side of it. If you guys want a lecture on quantum physics, we can do that. It's a brain exploder. I bring in a lot of Taoist concepts to explain it on a simpler level, and Buddhist concepts. But we use essentially the concepts of using energy in order to move through space into our chosen reality. So there's, any number of different ways that we can describe how to do that. But the simplest way, this is a phrase I learned from Denzel. I know Denzel and I have a lot of crossover in our audience. So I want to give him credit, because this is one of his 3-word, like, mind blow things that really helped me understand how to manifest effectively, to the point where, like, as soon as I know I want something that's going to serve my highest purpose, I can get it like minutes if necessary. So it's be, do, have. So the manifestation process, the process of making your dreams come true, of getting the things that you know you need to serve your soul's highest purpose, right? Not your ego, not your hedonistic soul, right? Or your hedonistic spirit, your human experience of like, well, of course I need $8 million because that's how much money I need to buy all of the pretty purses in the world. I mean, probably not. Probably that's not going to be your soul's highest purpose. Most likely it's going to be something that helps someone else. So bringing money in that allows you to help someone else is what aligns you with your soul's highest purpose. And when I say someone else, that doesn't mean that's like everything you're doing is for other people. What, because you have to include self-care in that as well, right? Like the example I love to give from my own life is, I know that I cannot do my work well unless I live like on the ocean, near the ocean. I need to spend a lot of time in Mama Nature, in the ocean, on the ocean, near the ocean, in order to do my work to the best of my ability. I have experimented with this. I have tried alternative locations. It doesn't work for me. I feel my spirit lag. I know that I need to be by the ocean, and it is expensive to live next to the ocean, especially here in Southern California where I'm located. So I include that in my budget, and I just set that intention of being, of this is who I am. I know this is true about myself. So once I have that experience of, oh, it's really just a matter of time before I get to live on the ocean, and wherever I go, I know it's going to be on the ocean. From there, you do, right? So you get into the energy of like already having this dream life that you want, of already accepting that it is a truth for you. It's just a matter of time to get you there, right? You can have anything you want in this life with enough money and enough time. And this is the process to get there. So then you have to do the inspired action, as Sarah, that's the phrase that Sarah gave us for this session. I love it. So the inspired action is, okay, so if I want to live by the ocean, like I can't just sit in a cave and hope that the ocean comes to me, right? No, I have to go to the ocean. I have to start researching how much I can afford to spend. I have to go spend time in that area to understand where exactly I want to be, where I fit in, where I feel most comfortable. And then I have to like make the money to make that happen, right? So it's never like, oh, I can't afford that. It's, oh, that's how much that is. Let's figure out how I'm going to afford that, right? So we don't let money be the block. Money is the tool to get you what you want. So from there, the doing, the inspired action, you get to have it. You get to live on the ocean, which is where I'm dialing in from today. I'm here in Marina Del Rey. I literally look out onto the marina, onto the ocean, and watch people paddleboard by and drive their boats by all day long. Spike and I live over a dog park. We literally watch puppies play all day. It's as close to heaven as on earth as I could make it at this point in my life, where I have to live in LA in order to pursue my master's in traditional Chinese medicine, which segues really well into, if you guys feel like donating, you can donate to me. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it when you donate. Insight Timer as a community appreciates it. We split the money. They use it to help promote me, to help build this community. They're doing a lot of updates on the back end, we've noticed. And it helps me. It pays for my tuition so I can keep going to medical school, to traditional Chinese medicine school. I love studying it, but I also love doing this work here with you. And truly, just your participating is an honor. So thank you. Thank you for spending your time with me. I appreciate it. Thank you, T. I appreciate your donation. Okay, so, and Sarah says, yes, as long as it harms no one. Yeah, this is the important thing. This is how we create the flow of abundance, is everything that you bring into yourself has to increase your vibration so that you can help others, so that you can increase the vibration of others. So yeah, that is definitely something that you need to keep in mind as your ethics to yourself. Now, there's a difference between setting boundaries with others and hurting them, right? But we don't have to get into the details of that quite yet. But I'd love to know, we went a little bit into what we're trying to manifest this week, but I know we have a few more people in here. So if there's something specific that you're trying to manifest, we can talk about it in terms of the feeling that you want to manifest. Like if you want to feel abundant, energized, focused, loved, grateful, etc. We can talk about the specifics of what you want to manifest. Like I want to, this is so beautiful. I just saw this feather just floating down so slowly and landing in a basil plant. It's a black feather. It looks like a pigeon feather. Does anyone know what feathers represent? I'm not sure. I'd have to Google it. Sarah might know. Sarah, do you know what feathers represent when feathers float into your life? Peace? They represent peace? Or no, you're trying to bring in peace. That's your intention. So if you're trying to bring in, a career shift, if you're trying to bring in soulmate relationships, if you're trying to bring in some sort of new relationship to your body, an element of self-love, let me know in the comments. Karina wants to meet my vibe tribe. All right, this is where I have to say, Information that has been passed on to me that I will pass on to you. Unless you are native, you should not use the word tribe. I am not native, so I choose not to use that word. I use words like posse or Sangha. It's a Buddhist term. I'm a Buddhist, so I feel comfortable using that. Sangha is a Buddhist term that means healing community. You're attracting your healing community, your community of soulmates that help you heal. Yes. Okay, so let's see. Sarah says the feathers mean angels are there with me. Thanks, angels. Appreciate you. Thank you. Gratitude for angels. Rob says higher power. Is that for the feather as well? Beautiful. Okay, so Karina wants to meet her Sangha. Angels, yeah, angels, beautiful. Levi wants some energy. T wants a new project. I love the specificity. A new project that is outside of anything I've ever done. Rhonda, weight loss. You can manifest weight loss. Yeah, Rhonda. You manifest weight loss by manifesting self-love. The feeling of loving your body right now is what leads you to get into a body that does what you want it to do. So if that involves weight loss, if that's a part of the process, then it'll just happen naturally. But if you focus exclusively on the weight loss just for losing weight, it's like trying to save money just to save money. It just doesn't work. You have to focus on, okay, well, why do you want to lose weight? What do you think it's going to feel like? What do you think is going to change when you lose weight? Because you will not be any more worthy of love, 50, 100 pounds from now than you are right this very second. So when we're talking about manifesting weight loss, we're talking about cultivating a body that does everything we want it to do, right? That we love so dearly, so intensely, so appreciatively. That's how we manifest weight loss. Martha wants to find a new job and more self-love and a new relationship. Martha, you got some transformation ahead of you. Rob wants to manifest focus. Sam's got some self-love coming in, some personal power. Anonymous wants to manifest money and student loans to pay for my med school tuition. Let's not manifest loans, Anonymous. Let's not manifest loans. Let's manifest money. Let's pay for that money. I set that intention when I started my master's program, which is going to cost about 80 grand by the time all is said and done. I told myself no loans. I'm going to figure out how to pay for this. And I have every semester. Sometimes it's magic. Sometimes it's a business plan that I've set up. Sometimes it's donations. But I have manifested money for every tuition. I've taken out no student loans 3 years in. It's possible, Anonymous. It's possible for you. Let's manifest it. Sola wants a healthy relationship with receiving money. Sola, here's how you do it. Where's that money going? Have a plan for the money that's outside of yourself, especially if you're a highly empathic, codependent people pleaser. Anyone else? I am. Having a purpose for the money makes it easier to bring it in, right? So it's easy for me to bring in the tuition for my master's program because as much as I'm learning so much about myself in the master's program, the reason I'm doing it is so that I can better serve my clients. And so that's why it's so easy for me to bring in, tens of thousands of dollars every year to pay for it because it's aligned. T wants to move this new project forward so you can apply the new concepts I'm learning. So you want that, like something that makes sense for what you've been working on. Successfully pulling off the project is the icing on the cake. T and everyone, this is the probably most important part of the manifestation practice, and I will give you an example. So you have to abandon all hope of fruition. You need to abandon all hope of fruition of your manifestations because hope lives in the future. So if you're doing this manifestation practice from the concept of, I hope this happens, it will always be a carrot dangling out in front of you. If you do this manifestation practice from the place of, it already is my reality. It already is my reality. It's like, I've read this book before. I know what happens to the main character. She's going to get exactly what she wants in a few pages. We're just not at that part in the story yet, but we know it's coming. If you live in that, you will draw it towards you. You will attract it towards you. You will magnetize yourself towards what your heart, your soul really, really deserve. But if you go into it with the expectation that it has to look a certain way, it has to look very specifically this way, or else you will not be able to achieve enlightenment. That's where you're going to create that limited belief, that energetic block, because you don't leave any space for the magic of what the universe has really got cooking up for you, right? You don't want to fill up on bread. You got a whole entree coming and dessert and dessert. And then it's like one of those meals where the desserts just keep on coming, one of those really fancy meals where you have like multiple dessert courses. That's what we're preparing you for. That's the life we want, only the sweetness. Am I right? Okay. So how do you know if you're going in the right direction? Um, yeah, Sarah had it exactly right. This or something better. Yeah, I love that. So, how do you know if you're going in the right direction? You ask for signs from the universe. You'll start to see angel numbers a lot. I see almost every angel number all day long. It's probably just a habit for me at this point. So, I just cognitively am tuned into checking in. But that's part of the brainwashing process, is constantly looking for reminders that you are on track. So you can ask the universe, especially when you have to make a difficult decision that brings up some emotion. Universe, I'm asking you for a sign in the next time frame, and before the end of the day. I'm asking for a confirmation, some sort of very, very clear sign that this is the right decision for me, that I have made the correct decision. My heart's a little turbulent about it. Please give me the sign that this is the right decision. And the universe will give you that sign, sometimes immediately. Sometimes you open up your eyes and suddenly you have a text from someone that just confirms everything that you needed to know about yourself. But this is all about building that self-trust, because the more you trust that you are on the right path, that you have not missed out on anything, that you are doing your very best, as long as you live in those vibrations, you can attract exactly what your soul needs to serve its purpose. Okay, an angel number is like 1111 or 222 or 333, 555, any sort of pattern in numbers. Got some more questions here, then we got to get into this manifestation. Okay, let's see. Karina also wants inner love, inner happiness, to release negative and toxic energy. Want to manifest some money. Yeah, Holly had a hard, last week was hard. So you're manifesting ease, joy, grace, beautiful. What if one starts manifestation and leaves in between? And how long these manifestations? You don't control the timing, Imran. You do not control the timing. As you get more in tune with the energy, just like with anything, it gets easier, it gets faster. Just like the more you practice yoga, it gets easier. The more you do meditation, it gets easier. The more you throw a baseball around, you get easier, you get stronger. So the more you practice it, the quicker it comes. But you have to remove a lot of limiting beliefs when you're first starting, because you'll start to think, I am a magnet for money. Let's let that be our first manifestation. Let's all get into a comfortable seat. Get your spine all into its alignment, with your shoulders and your neck and your hips around until everything feels like it's reached its alignment. You can keep your eyes open if you'd like to watch the screen, the comments. You can close your eyes if that's a deeper experience for you. Take your hands and press your thumb and your index finger together, and then rest them palms up, facing the sky, on your thighs. Your shoulders are still relaxed or open to receive. Take a deep breath in through your nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in naturally. Breathe out naturally through this practice, through your nose. You can repeat these affirmations out loud. You can type them in the comments to affirm them for yourself. You can hit the heart button, whatever side it's on for you, to affirm it. We'll start with a catch-all that I really love. I am a magnet for abundance. 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 Yes, you are, Sarah. You've been proving that to yourself these last few weeks. I am a magnet for abundance. And you can get more specific. I am a magnet for abundance in clarity. That's for Kaya, looking for clarity around which life coaching program to choose. Kaya, talk to me. We can do a free discovery call. If you resonate with my energy, I can at least help you get clarity on which one. I am a magnet for abundance in money, in prosperity. I am a magnet for abundance in ease. I am a magnet for abundance in joy. I am a magnet for abundance in grace. I am a magnet for abundance in inner love, happiness. I am a magnet in abundance with receiving. I am a magnet in abundance and empowerment. I am a magnet for abundance in focus. I am a magnet for abundance in soulmates. So this is a second variation. We'll go through those same themes. How is it so easy? How is it so easy for me to manifest abundance? How is it so easy for me to manifest clarity? How is it so easy to manifest ease? How is it so easy for me to live in my joy all the time? It's so easy for me. It's so easy for me to live in my grace. How is it so easy for me? I love how easy it is for me. How is it so easy for me to love myself? How is it so easy for me to feel empowered all the time? It's so easy for me to own my power. How is it so easy for me to meet my soulmates? It's so easy. I meet them every day. Every single day I meet my soulmates. How is it so easy? How is it so easy to have a body that's filled with energy? How is it so easy for me to live the life of my dreams? All these things just happen like magic. It's so easy. It's like I don't have to do anything at all. And everything flows to me. How is it so easy? And for our final catch-all affirmation, you can juice it up as you need to. I don't chase. I attract what is meant for me easily and effortlessly. I don't chase. I attract what is meant for me easily and effortlessly. I attract what is meant for my highest good easily and effortlessly. I attract what is meant for my highest healing easily and effortlessly. I attract what is meant for me easily and effortlessly. And I know if I feel the urge to chase, it's not for me, and I let it go easily so that I can make space for what is truly meant for me. And I know that I cannot miss what is truly meant for me. It's right here. Everything I need is right here. The details are filling themselves in on the external world, and I'm in control of that. I get to make up the details. But if there's something better for me, I am open to that. If there's something better for me than what I've been working towards, I am open for that. And it's from this place of being so open to the infinite possibilities of the world. It's the very human thing to hold hope for this one storyline. Something to observe, not to resist, not to override, something to observe. But make space for the infinite possibilities, because truly, when you've had those moments in your life, when you've experienced just that bliss, that joy, that knowing there's nowhere else you'd rather be in the world. Those moments when you're so grounded and so rooted and so in alignment, when your mind, your body, and your spirit all want the same thing, they're not wanting for anything else. Those moments are usually so simple. They're so simple. Achieving a goal, those moments that you accomplished something you worked really hard on. Falling in love, meeting someone who you just feel like you understand each other. Those moments are so simple because they bring us to the present moment of really appreciating right now. And you have access to that anytime. The more that you live in appreciative joy, the more that you practice gratitude. Thank you for all that I have right now. Thank you so much. I'm ready for more. I'm ready for more. But thank you. This is great. I love all this. All right, my friends. We had a couple of questions up here. T said, how about listening to intuition, which hasn't been developed much due to life spent in the logical mind? To learn how to listen to intuition, you can work with someone to set yourself out. T, if you know your human design, find out your inner authority and learn how to communicate with that part of your body. So for me, I have a sacral authority. So when I need to make a decision, if I make it in my head, I'm just gonna think in circles. There's no decision to be made in thoughts, because thoughts never land on anything. There's always a million other thoughts. There's never one thought that's like, this is the one. If I try to make it with my heart, all my heart wants to do is love everybody on like the same level, but I can't do that. I'm a human being. I need boundaries. So if I make the decision on my heart, it's gonna lead me to give too much of myself. If I make the decision from my sacrum, it's a very, very clear, absolutely, this is the direction we're going, or no, what, no. And it took me a long time to learn that about myself. So if you don't know anything about human design, come join me in my circle. I will tell you all about it. I will teach you how to learn about it. Come join me in the Splendid Yoga Healing Circle. I would love to have you join us. Holly, thank you for your donation. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Champa, how do you do that? How do you do what? Yes, the Splendid Yoga Healing Circle. Thank you, T. I respond to things. If you've tried to message me recently, there was a bug in the messages where if we weren't friends, I wasn't getting your message. They weren't going through. So I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I have messages from people from months ago who have been trying to hire me, and I just feel like I've been such a butthead for not responding. But of course, it's not my fault. Everything in divine timing. But if you've been trying to message me, now that I know the messaging app function here is not super reliable, come to my circle. Go to the link in my profile, go to my website, find me on social media, message me on Instagram or somewhere else to get in touch with me. You can shoot me an email, hi@splendid.yoga. If you have any questions, if you'd like to know more about my work, I'd love to hear from you. And my deepest apologies if you have messaged me and I did not get back to you. I am in my messages every single day. Trust that I was not ignoring you, please. Okay, so let's see. Karen says, so it's always I am instead of I will, but also keeping it open-ended. Yes, Karen, yeah, you never want to say I will, because that's putting it in the future. We need it now. We need it in this reality, right? Wrote suggestions on books on all of this. So I've never read The Secret. many people have. So I don't know if I can say that's a direct recommendation, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. But for me, it's more of a practice. It's something that's more powerful for me to do being guided by other people. Honestly, on Instagram and TikTok, if you start looking for like affirmations and manifestation tricks on reels on Instagram and TikTok, there are tons of incredibly powerful manifestors on there who will give you a lot of great information. So it's not the sort of thing you learn overnight. It's a lifelong process to learn, and it's always a moving target, right? These intentions we're trying to make are always a moving target. So it's all about be, do, have. And the two tricks that help you really get there quickly: practice gratitude, be grateful for what you have, abandon all hope of fruition, release all expectation, release it all. Okay. Do we have any other questions? Oh, Abraham Hicks. Yeah, Robin recommends Ask and It Is Given, a book by Abraham Hicks. Nothing I've read. I don't know anything about Abraham Hicks. I've had a few conversations with other people who've told me things that they've learned from her, and I've disagreed with them based on their understanding of it, but I haven't gone to the source material to see exactly what Abraham Hicks is all about. So that's a neutral recommendation from someone else, not a direct recommendation from me. Okay, so Kristen is having trouble getting started / taking action of what I want. I have come up with affirmations. I just can't make myself move or get started. You're trying to declutter my house and turn it into my dream home. Kristen, do you have trauma around your home? What's your relationship to your parents? Were they hoarders? Did they get rid of everything? Did you lose things a lot? Did you have to give up things a lot? Did you have a big loss, like a fire or something at some point in your life? You've got some sort of limiting belief that means that if I declutter my house, I'm not safe. I need all this stuff or I'm not safe. You've got some sort of neural connection there that relates safety to stuff. So the universe will teach you this lesson eventually. You will at some point just lose everything. I worked with a client on this one time who had moved and had his moving truck stolen and lost everything. Now that is a karmic lesson if ever there was one. Kelly says, wow, that applies to me. Sweet. Yeah, because of, poverty, grandparents. Yeah. Kristen, they're cluttered. Yeah, so it's been normalized for you, Kristen. So there's something generationally where someone in your family lost something. Maybe there was something from the Great Depression, like maybe you have a generation of extreme poverty. So there's something in your family that's like, I have to hold on to external things or else I will not survive, right? So working with a therapist, working with an energy healer like myself, to understand the root of these limiting beliefs and then to go through the process of making space for them while attuning yourself to the generational healing that you're being asked to do, right? Because it's not just for you, it's for your whole Sangha, it's for your whole family, it's for your whole ancestral line. That's why it's so hard. You're fighting a whole war for the whole army, and you're just one of you. No, you're not. You've got a whole team behind you. You've got me. You've got all 196 people who have popped in here. We're all supporting each other, right? In these journeys, in these paths through the oceans of life. So definitely that poverty mindset will lead you to make it difficult to release the external materialism of the world. So that's where you, like with decluttering, if you have some sort of like trauma around it and you have like PTSD or ADHD where it's just hard to get started, you need to have a friend come over and just be there with you and just ask them to come over, and you're just going to focus on one area, like just the one junk drawer in the kitchen, like or the one closet. Something like, start small, right? Something manageable. Set a timer for 15 minutes and then just do it. Just do whatever you have to do. Throw things away, put things in a box to donate. The trick with donating things, put things in a box or a bag, put them in your car, don't look at them again, wait a couple days. If you don't think of something that's in that box that you need in that next couple of days, donate it. Don't look at it again, just get it out of there. All right, there are some tricks for decluttering your house. Saren, body double. Yeah, it's an ADHD trick, the body double. Having another body in your space grounds that hyperactive energy, that overthinking energy, that frenetic ADHD energy. It grounds it. But you have to ask someone's permission or else you drain them, right? So it grounds it so that you can actually just like, get all that noise out of the way, all those limiting beliefs, and then just focus on what it is that you want. Kristen, I hope that's helpful for you. Come join me in the circle. I'll put it on here one more time. And because I give you tips and tricks like these all day long. This morning in the circle, we were talking about sleep dysfunctions. I was giving you guys some of my sleep tricks that I've learned over the years. And Harmony, one of you recommended that I do a talk about it. So in a few weeks, I'm going to do a Wednesday night talk on how to heal your sleep dysfunctions. Does anyone here have sleep issues? Anyone have trouble falling asleep? You wake up a lot, you wake up tired. Yeah, waking up tired is a big one. We're a well-caffeinated society. All right, my dears, I'm going to jump off here. Thank you once again to those of you who have donated. I would love to know one word for how you feel right now. That looks like two words, but one word for how you feel right now. T feels inspired. Hooray! Ro also feels inspired. Beautiful. What else have we got from you guys? I still have Spike here. I'll show you guys. Niche feels hopeful, optimistic, grateful. If you guys ever want to think about just like, if you ever need something for your gratitude list, just throw Spike on there. Let's just all be grateful that Spike exists because he's the cutest puppy in all the land. We've all agreed upon it, right? If nothing else, let's all be grateful for this little puppy. All right, my friends, it's been such a joy as always. Thank you for joining me. Oh, Melissa's sleepy. Go take a nap. Do not resist a nap. Holly feels grateful. I'm grateful for you, Holly, every single day. Anna feels responsibility. That's interesting. Spike in his leg pillow. Oh yes, yes. I am his whole body pillow. Lindsay feels open. That's fun. Anonymous is feeling grateful. I like it. Rhonda also some gratitude, as well as Sam. That's so fun. I love gratitude. I love optimism. I love dogs too, Mish. Mary feels empowered. Good. Thank you, Levi. Thank you, T. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Holly. Spike's sitting on my mic, so I guess I'm not hanging that back up. Oh, all right, my dears. I'll be here tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow? It's Tonglen Tuesday, so I'll be here at 7 a.m.-ish, 7 a.m. to do our Tonglen practice, a powerful Buddhist practice for releasing any limiting beliefs. So any limiting beliefs that have come up today, tomorrow's the day we get to release them. You want to release your poverty mindset? Work with me tomorrow at 7 a.m. Wednesday, we've got my Glow Up series and my Metta meditation, the chakra alignments. Metta meditation is beautiful for forgiveness, especially global forgiveness. For example, against governments that are doing surprising things that seem unwise. Metta meditation is a very powerful way to deal with that. Thursday, we have my Taoist Shen meditation. And then Friday, and I will be here this week, Friday, we have the Rumi Oracle cards. My apologies to anyone who tried to come last Friday. They ended up not being able to make it. So yeah, Anonymous, I made your day. Hooray. I'm so glad. I love making people's day. But you know what? You did it. You did it, Anonymous, because you made the decision to like come on Insight Timer and feel better. You all did. So give me yourself a little pat on the back. You've made decisions before that have made you feel worse, right? I have. I've been in a bad mood and been like, well, let's make it worse. Let's go drink a lot. Let's make it worse. Let's go yell at somebody. No. Now I make decisions. It's like, oh, I'm not feeling great. I'm going to go do some yoga. I'm going to go practice meditation. I'm going to go watch someone else teach me how to meditate so that I can get out of my life and into the collective conscious, into the collective oneness, into the reality that we are all one. We're all here supporting each other. We're all rooting each other on. We all want the best for each other. I'm proud of you. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.